Hey there, Hofstra fans, and welcome inside the WB Mason Coaches Report right here on GoHofstra.com. Nick Falastro joined each and every week by the head coach of the Hofstra Pride field hockey team, Kathy Angelis. Coach, welcome back.
Great being here.
2 games this past week. First, up at Northeastern, a 3-0 victory for your team. Just take us through that victory up at Northeastern.
Right. Well, it was obviously a very exciting win and a well-deserved win by Hofstra. I think probably the most important component that we showed during that entire game was really our patience and just continuing to play our game. There was never a panic. There was never a real tough under pressure situation that forced us to make a critical, a tough critical play in the defensive third. We kept our composure throughout the entire game, and in that being said, we were really able to play at our highest potential for 70 minutes, and it just brought out just amazing confidence in each and every player that was out there. So I think it was one of our most patient games, and like I said, it was just a true match of pure confidence, and it was so exciting just to watch.
And then this past Sunday, it was senior day at Hofstra Field Hockey Stadium, get the 3-2 victory in overtime over the Drexel Drags. And Simka Shern gets the winner for your team, and more importantly, sealing a spot in the CA tournament, first time since 2012. So take us through Sunday.
Well, Drexel is a fantastic team, and we knew that we were going to have to play our best game and play with all the confidence, the same type of confidence that we had at Northeastern. I do feel there was going to be an added pressure on this group, not just with the seniors, but generally speaking, because this would be the game that would potentially put us into the CA championship, and to do it early and not have to wait till the final weekend, I think was certainly what we wanted to do, and to relieve that pressure. So I felt we came into the game, very well prepared, confident, got on the board early, and then there were some times where I felt Drexel really pushed hard and came back hard, but we were very resilient to that, and we've been that way all year round. So I didn't fear that at all. But we played with great tenacity, great relentlessness, and just it was true team effort, in the win. Really excited and proud of the attack corner unit. Stella Shern, who put in 2 fantastic shots that led to, obviously the 2-0 lead. Of course, that is also led by, the whole unit, Claudia Marin-Samper and Lee Maxwell-Smith. And then to have the game winner in overtime and to do it under 2 minutes on an attack penalty corner, and just perfect execution by Claudia, Charlotte, and certainly Zimka putting in a fantastic shot. So what a great display of specialty teams for us.
And so far, at least the past 3 games in conference, we've seen Lauren Saltis in the cage. Just take us through your decision going to Saltis after the Delaware game and seeing what she's been able to do here in CAA play.
Right. Well, she's done a great job. Karis has suffered a concussion, so she's been out. And as I've said from the beginning, we have 2 very talented goalkeepers. They are different in the nature that they do play. And putting in Lauren Saltis, we were 100% confident in her performance, and I think she's done a great job to prove that, and to be very steady, very consistent. And she's leading extremely well, and to go into conference play, to have either one of these keepers, it's just really exciting for Hofstra.
And let's look at the week coming up for this team. We already have the spot in the tournament clinch, but now it's just a matter of seeding William Mary and James Madison this upcoming week. So as the week approaches and the match approach, what are you looking for in the likes of the William Mary tribe coming up?
Right. Well, seeding can be very important. Right now we're sitting in the 3rd spot, and we would love to continue to get into a higher position. We can do that, and we've got to take one game at a time. We've got to go down to William and Mary, and we've got to be able to perform as we did up in Boston, away from Hofstra, and clearly just to see that we can win away, knowing we've had a pretty home stage schedule. We're very confident in our performance, and right now the pressure's off us, and now it's just about really testing ourselves. How great can we really be? And I think this is a game that can really bring out the greatness in Hofstra field hockey.
And also talking about the Sunday game against James Madison, one of the top teams in the nation, undefeated so far in conference, and talk about that pressure being off this team now, and it could be a way to end the season now. You could beat this team and continue to ride that momentum into the CAA tournament.
Right, well, we'll take our first game at William & Mary, and then, looking on to James Madison, we know they're #1 in the league, and they're very talented, and they have had a great year, so have we. I think it being the last game of the season, and know we're already in the championship, as I've been telling them since we hit the CAAs, there's no second chance, and if we continue to play with that type of tone in that match, we have a great chance to beat James Madison. It'll be a tough match, no doubt, but we are talented, and we can do it, and I think that would just give us a great confidence boost going into the CAAs the following week.
She's the head coach of the Hofstra Pride Field Hockey Team, Kathy Angelis. Coach, thank you for joining us.
Great being here.
You've been watching the WB Mason Coaches Report right here on GoHofstra.com.